Hi guys, my name's Kelly and I thought I might film a quick haul before I go to work today. And actually it's entirely a hardback haul. I do have a whole bunch of paperbacks I need to haul soon, but let's do the nice pretty hardbacks first. But before that, so not first really, I want to know, does anyone here watch Penny Dreadful? It's a Showtime show starring Eva Green, Timothy Dalton, Josh Hartnett and Billie Piper, all doing incredible work. Well, no one in my real life actually seems to watch it, and that's the way it always is for me when I end up grieving over the end of a show. No one is there to comfort me, so I'm hoping that someone is here to comfort me, because I just found out, completely accidentally, I turned on YouTube this morning as I usually do, to ease myself into my day, and because of my browsing history, it just assaulted my heart with the complete spoiler for the ending of the entire series. I knew that this season was ending, but I thought there was a chance that we would have more. But no, it categorically ended, and I watched it while I was putting on mascara, and it was, If you watch Penny Dreadful, please comment in the boxes below. I need someone to talk to. Moving on with the haul. Again, because I have to leave for work soon, I'm probably not going to go into too much detail about any of these books, most of which you will know about anyway, I'm sure. Especially I don't know about it apparently, Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. I read this some time ago, but I didn't own a physical copy, and then I saw this copy sitting in the secondhand book section at work for $12.50, and then because I was staff, I ended up getting it for $5, so that was a steal, and it's essentially immaculate condition, especially now that I've put plastic on it. Sorry if the glare is annoying you. It is the story of Kaoru, who is an art student who is kind of raised by this strange creature who acquires teeth, he buys teeth. It's a great series, it's really well written. But I haven't read on yet, so I need to get on with that. Oh, and if you're wondering why there's a blank space on my mantle, it's because I'm already starting to box up books ready to ship home. So the fact that I am acquiring books at the same time as doing that is clearly self-destructive. I know that most book hoarders say they have a problem, but I would argue that that genuinely is a problem. But we won't talk about it. The next book is The Scorpio Races by Maggie Stiefvater. This is about a race involving water horses. I actually don't know that much about it, but we follow a girl and a boy both racing separately for their own reasons. But I understand it's not at all romantic, so that would be unusual for YA. I don't know much about it, but I'm sold on the premise, so I'm looking forward to reading that, and it's quite pretty. Next is another book I got for $5. It is Blue Lily, Lily Blue, Book 3 of the Raven Cycle by Maggie Stiefvater. I have read book 1, and I need to read more, and I fully intend to read more because the characters in this series are so unique and eccentric, and it's a really colourful series, and the series itself is about a girl called Blue who is from a psychic family. She enhances the abilities of others while not being psychic herself, and it follows 3 boys from a school to do with ravens. Oh, it's been a while since I read it, but one of them she has sort of prophesized is going to die, so the whole series is following those through and figuring out how it's going to happen, and is it really going to happen, because by then you love that boy so much. I should probably check the time. No, let's just assume I'm okay. Next, another book that I've covered in plastic because I'm worried it's going to get ruined in the journey home, and it's rather pretty, is The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender by Leslye Walton. Oh, I remember what this is about. It's the story of love throughout this family's history, and I gather that they're unlucky in love or something. That makes it sound really lame. Apparently it's really good, and it's really pretty, although my plastic is spoiling it. That one goes up there. The next one is Snow Like Ashes by Sara Raasch, or Sara Raasch. I'm actually really excited about this one, although I have inconveniently completely forgotten what it's about, except that it says on the back, a heartbroken girl, a fierce warrior, a hero in the making. Can Mira save a world she's never truly known? I'm sorry, it actually sounds really good. Yeah, 16 years ago the Kingdom of Winter was conquered and its citizens enslaved, leaving them without magic or a monarch. Now the Winterians' only hope for freedom is the 8 survivors who managed to escape and who have been waiting for the opportunity to steal back Winter's magic and rebuild the kingdom. There's more, but you didn't tune in for me to read this to you, I'm sure. Another pretty cover. It actually looks quite nice in the viewfinder. Maybe I should pose with it. Anyway, looking forward to reading that one. The next one was a complete cover buy, so I feel a bit bad. First and Then by Emma Mills, and it's so much a cover buy that I don't know what it's about, but look how pretty. It's just covered in these multicolored raindrops. Oh, score. Nice. That is nice. Yeah, First and Then. I don't know what it's about, and I think I'm running out of time, so I'm not going to tell you, but look at that. Oh, I might read that soon. I'm going to read this on a rainy day. A rainy day book. Next, I have I Am Princess by Cherie Priest, which is about these two friends who they make a comic book together with this sort of comic book hero, but then I believe one of the girls dies, one of the friends dies, and the character in the comic book starts communicating with the girl who's left behind, or else she's seeing like evidence of this fictional character in the real world. So it's part text, just regular text, and then part comic. I got this just because of the method of storytelling. I like that mix of mediums. Yeah. So I think this is going to be a good one. I don't know when I'm going to get around to reading it. Oh, and it's bright pink on the inside. Oh, that's attractive too. I like. The next one I got purely because it's about a fox. Oh, and because it's illustrated by John Klassen, who is my favourite, probably my favourite children's picture book illustrator. This is called Pax by Sara Pennypacker, and it's about a boy and his fox friend separated by war. I think it's the First World War? I'm not sure, it doesn't actually say, but they are separated when Peter's father enlists in the military, and Peter leaves the fox behind, but then decides to set out to find him again. And the chapter numbers are silhouetted by this fox profile, and then you have these gorgeous sort of little illustrations throughout. Nothing too heavy, although I think there is a couple of full pages. Yeah, John Klassen does quite sort of dark art for a kid's picture books, but I have heard this has a sad ending. I feel like every book with an animal in it has a sad ending. I almost forgot about this. Okay. Can you see how stunning this naked hardback is? Obviously you've got this rose gold foil fox dancing across the front there, but there's also this sort of embedded foliage, like leaves and grass. I don't know if you can see that. And it goes all the way over again with the rose gold foiling, and on the back you've got the boy and more of the foliage, and it's the most gorgeous green. You know what, even though I tell myself paperbacks are just as good, they're not. It's like telling yourself that Kindle's just as good. Kindle's really convenient and good, but it's not just as good. Pax, when will I be ready to read you? I don't know, now that Penny Dreadful has ruined my heart. The last book I have to show you is called The Penguin Lessons by Michell, I think that is. And he rescues a penguin from an oil slick in South America, and then the penguin follows him home, so he decides to adopt it and smuggle it over the border to where he works in Argentina, I believe, where he's a teacher. And the penguin is adopted by the school, by the students, becomes the rugby team's mascot, and just fulfills a little role in so many people's lives and changes them. And it's supposed to be a very heartwarming, true story. And I think it's going to be very sweet. So I picked this up, even though I don't read biographies. These are all the hardbacks I have acquired lately. Oh, that was heavier than I expected, considering the stack isn't that tall. Yeah, pretty. So I am going to be back with more hauls very soon, because there's a little cubby behind me that you cannot see, which is currently filled with them. I need to stop. I need to stop. Thanks very much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. As I said, please, if you watch Penny Dreadful, commiserate with me in the comments below, and if you've read any of these beauties, let me know in the comments below also. Thank you guys. Bye.